she said Jack ain't gonna be back for a while, and he lets me drive in there to get my deer. So I'm just gonna pop her open and take.
I was saying he's hitting well. I thought he pulled the trap. I was getting worried
too, but I could see that little dip right there. What do we got, bud?
That's a big coon.
Yeah. Oh, he's hiding.
Pretty one. That's the problem. They get down in that mud.
Yeah, roll around and dig, and it was all wet. Wet, muddy coon's not a very pretty raccoon. Ooh, he's an angry feller.
Look, his nose is all tore up.
Might be from the tree. See where he scratched the base of the tree? Yeah. He might have done that to himself. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's a pretty one. Big.
On the blue.
Yeah, of course it's a big one, the farthest away. That's not the farthest. Yeah, that's a big coon.
Yeah. He got some length to that chain. He is angry.
I'm gonna deal with this.
Green.
Green.
The green and the blue.
Little guy. Yeah. Look at his ears. His ears look goofy.
All pinned down.
Alright, so that's what? 5?
That's 4 for the day.
4?
Yeah, 2 and 2.
Yeah, he's hiding. There should be another 2 here. Let's see. That one's not touched. And that one's not touched. I'm hoping for some doubles.
Yeah. That's 3 on this run. That's not terrible. That was better than our.
Oh shit! Just listen. So that was an absolute rookie mistake. Always make sure your anchor is set. The rebar was good, but I guess with the raccoon pulled it on the side of the hill, it knocked it loose. What I was trying to do was to get a headshot for a quick dispatch, and what I unintentionally did was help the raccoon pull the stake straight out. Luckily, we were able to get it dispatched on the run out with 2 shots, and we were able to recover it, but we could have easily lost a trap and a raccoon on there. So be sure about your anchor.
It looks pretty well caught, so.
Yeah.
Not too afraid of
Not like the last one. Oh, it's a little by. All right. Number 6. Ooh, you all right?
Huh?
You all right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good. I see you.
That's number 6.
Yep, number 6.
5.5 or 6, depending on how you look at it.
We're going with 6. I know, bud. You better watch out, buddy.
Tight chains. Another pretty raccoon. Sorry for the heavy breathing. I got a pile of coons on my back and just went up a steep hill. Pretty raccoon. Looks like an old one, sunken face. Looks like it's actually blind in one eye. So that makes number 7 for the day. But yeah, get him taken care of and we'll move on down the line. Right here. All right, this is day number 2 on Raccoon Roundup. Just pulled up to my farm, about to unload the 4-wheeler. So we're actually gonna, whatever we don't catch in today, we're gonna set off. Due to work, I'm gonna be my actual daytime job, unfortunately. We're gonna be, well, I'll be out of town or won't be able to get to them for a couple days. So leaving these traps set is not an option. So I'm gonna trigger them off and I'll show you how I do that. Just so nothing gets caught. It'll still allow the raccoons to get in there, eat the food. Friday, I'm hoping after work I should be able to get back down here and rebait and reset. So it's unfortunate. I would like to knock out this farm all in 1 week and move to the next, but that's just not going to be the case. So gotta do what you gotta do. So let's get on down the line, see what we got. All right, where we had the one yesterday pull up as we were checking, we have another catch down in this bottom. So that's 2 out of this location. It does not look happy to see me. So before I go ahead and get that one dispatched, I just want to show you guys kind of how to set these traps off fairly easily. So you see the trap right there? All you gotta do is take your boot and it'll pop right out. That trap is no longer engaged. There's no way for it to catch anything. So we'll go over. You can see where the trap pulled out on this one. That was a rookie mistake. There's the stake. I will not be doing that again. I will be tying off to root systems like that for now on when they're on the side of that hill. We're just able to get too much leverage on it. So here's another trap. Still has bait in it. Just gonna set it off. Don't want anything out here for longer than it has to be. Legally, you have to check them every 24 hours. So let's take a closer look at this one. Little guy. So this was that trail we had coming from the marsh. They said this is where the one pulled out yesterday. Pretty little coon. All right, gonna get it handled and head on down the line. 2 spots, 2 catches. It is not a raccoon, but it is another nest raider. I do not discriminate against nest raiders. They all do not belong on my farm. So let me show what you got, little guy. Again, we will take whatever we can get. We got Mr. Possum. These will do damage on a nest just like a raccoon. They may not be as bad, but they're bad. So the old saying that they eat ticks and they're good for eating ticks and all that other stuff, that's nothing but a load of crap. If oh, there's a pile of deer. If you're not shooting your possums or managing your possums because you think they're eating ticks, you're doing it wrong. So that study was done. They actually put possums in, from what I understand, from what I've read, in a closed cage, I assume, with nothing but ticks, and they ate the ticks. If you put me in nothing but Twinkies, I'm gonna eat Twinkies. You get hungry enough, you're gonna eat what you can. So just a little guy. So gonna get him taken care of and we'll get on down the line. So we actually got, which is very surprising to me, we got a conibear groundhog in a flooded dam on a marsh. That was not what I was expecting, but I will gladly take it because these are not good for farmers. So won't be destroying any more food plots. So all right, moving on down the line. So we're down the junkyard, the one place that I thought would be on fire, and we have not caught in 2 days. We're gonna go ahead and set them off, and what we'll do at the end is when we go back to reset, something's been eating out of that. That's probably a mouse. We'll check to see what bait's missing. If there's certain traps with no bait missing after, I think it'll be 3 days that I won't be able to, until I can reset them. If there's no bait missing within 3 days, we're probably gonna pull some of these traps and utilize them somewhere else. I mean, this was a great area loaded with sign. I don't know if the weather's got them jacked up because it's been so cold. Tonight's actually going to be the first really good night we would have had to catch some numbers, in my opinion. Unfortunate, but so I don't know. We'll see. Probably won't see the rebaiting of the traps just because it's really not that interesting. But yeah. So on to the next one. All right, it's been a little slow so far today. The other guys had some catches on their farms. I mean, I got 3 right off the bat, but seems like we hit a dry spell in between, but we got another one. Nice raccoon along this creek bottom. And whoa. And there's just deer taking off everywhere today. We're right on track with getting numbers that we want. And I hate to be disappointed. That's what we're here for. We're here to reduce the numbers, but yep, so another pretty one. So I'm gonna go ahead and get him taken care of. We're not gonna rebait this one. We're just gonna let it sit and move on down the line. All right, we got another groundhog. That's groundhog number 2 for the day. 3 off this farm. I'm still shocked that they're using this close to water. But I mean, even the one down the marsh. So good groundhog, good one to get off the property. And we'll keep on moving down the line. Just as trapping usually does, right about when I'm feeling hopeless and feeling like I don't know what I'm doing, we get something good. Whew, there's a lot of deer tracks. We got ourselves, not 1, but 2 raccoons. So I knew this trap would be good, or this spot would be good eventually. It just took some time. But I'm gonna go ahead and get them handled, get them out of here. Like I said, we're not gonna reset these, and we're gonna keep on moving down the line. So I'm going to show you guys something that I've never seen, at least not in this area. We have den holes. I mean den holes. And I'm looking at the tracks all on the outside. The hole looks like it would be a coyote. But everything I'm seeing is fox tracks. But I mean, as far as you can see, just giant holes. There's one behind me. All throughout this hillside. I mean, that's gonna get somebody hurt. But yeah, the size of the holes, I've seen plenty in fox dens. I understand there's usually two tunnels, but I mean that is insane. I've never seen anything like that. Not as far as foxes. If this was coyotes, I could believe it, but foxes, that amount of damage, I mean, someone's gonna get hurt. You have to get them taken care of. But yeah, let me know in the comments, have you ever seen den holes that size? It may not look big in the picture, but I mean, that's basketball size holes. I don't know, to me it looks like coyotes, but the tracks just don't match up to coyotes. Not coyote set tracks. I don't know. I might have to throw a mulch up over this. See what you got. Comment below.